"Don't forget you are loved," Ronke cried at herself as she found herself in the situation of a slave. And the worst part of it was that she still loves him. Then she thought, saying, "Maybe if I do my duty well, he would fall in love with me." Men still came for her, but she doesn't want to cheat on Bayo. One morning Ronke wasn't feeling well, but she helped Bayo prepare for him to go to work, although she told him that she wasn't feeling well but he didn't care. So Bayo went to work and came back not feeling well. Ronke nursed him and took care of him. During this period, Ronke was shocked that Bayo was treating her well. It was too good to be true, and she fell harder for him. But Bayo was manipulating her again. She found out when she eavesdropped on Bayo and his friend called Lanre conversation. She went back to the room and laughed sadly at herself, and she said to herself, "Ah, Ronke, you fell for it again. This is the height of this, I can't take it anymore." At dawn, Ronke packed her things back to her father's house when Bayo was still sleeping and to avoid the villagers seeing her. Her parents welcomed her with open arms. She was served food. As they were eating, Ronke told her parents all about what Bayo has done to her, and they were left in shock. "Don't worry, my baby girl, you are loved here. We are your parents and we love you so much, so please don't let that idiot belittle you," said her mom, hugging Ronke. "How dare he? So he had the guts to treat Deji Bankol's daughter this way. Don't worry, dear, I would show him that not everyone is to be trifled with, especially if it's my daughter," said Mr. Bankol. Her father, standing, left the house to go look for a way that would make him regret his actions. While Bayo woke up and started looking for Ronke, so he assumed that she went out to fetch water, although he was surprised that she woke up early, so he left to work, not bothering to look for her. He went to the shop in a haste because his goods were being delivered to him today. On getting there, he saw the goods, he offloaded them with the help of his workers. After that, he sold the new textiles. He went home happy because he made a lot of sales. On getting home, he went to Ronke's room and saw that it was empty, as if someone moved. That was when he realized that his wife had left him, although he didn't care. Some days later, he went to the shop and found people surrounding his shop, saying that he sells fake clothing. They showed him evidence. People started calling him a scammer. Ever since that day, people stopped coming to his shop. His business stopped booming. The news spread that he was a scammer. He used the money and he earned and also sold his shop to be able to refund people for their clothes. He was getting poor and needed a shoulder to lie on. This was when he realized the importance of Ronke as a wife figure in his life, because he has no one to talk to or someone to give him a shoulder to lie on. He went to Lonra's house to ask for help, so they both sat down outside Lonra hut. "Hi, Bayo. The great has fallen? What are you going to do now?" Lonra asked Bayo. "I don't know, ooh. That's why I came here to see if you can help me with something, like money." Bayo said, "What about asking your wife's parents?" Lanre said. "Ronke left." Bayo said, "What?" "I don't understand," Lanre exclaimed. "One morning she just packed her things and left before I could wake up, so I can't ask her parents for help." Bayo said, "Okay, but do you know that Ronke loves you a lot?" Lanre asked him seriously. Bayo asked. Lanre, looking surprised, said, "I don't understand. Are you serious? Didn't you notice?" "I didn't know. I thought she was just manipulating me." Bayo said, "You are mad. Do you think a girl is going to get married to you if she doesn't love you and you aren't even the only rich suitor that came for her? You are the one that made her to leave. Better go and beg her, if you want to get back on your feet too, because I don't have any money, ooh. I haven't even finished feeding myself. Talk more of lending money to you?" Lanre asked. "Okay," Bayo answered and left. Back at Ronke's house, she was doing some chores herself. Her mum was surprised. Her mum asked her if she was forced to do it, and she said no, ooh, that she just wants to do it. So they were chatting and laughing as a family. The father told them what he did to Bayo and his business, which collapsed, and told them how Bayo even sold his shop to be able to refund people back. As they were discussing, they saw Bayo coming to their hut. They weren't surprised. Ronke just stood up and went inside, not wanting to talk or associate with him. Bayo came and knelt down in front of them, begging them that he loves Ronke and that he wants her to come back to him. The parents laughed and the father went inside and came out with a stick and chased him away from the house. He started stalking her everywhere. Anywhere Ronke went, he was always there. So after every attempt he made, Ronke finally gave him a chance to speak, and they were having a conversation under the tree, with Bio confessing that he has loved her from the moment he saw her, but she was a spoilt brat, and he was scared of being rejected. And also, he wanted to make money, he told Ronke. Bio said. Ronke laughed and said, so I was just the money bag for you, and yet you accused me of doing that. Have you ever wondered the effects your words had on me? I was willingly to change for you. Even after you told me those things few days after our wedding, and coupled with the fact that you didn't also touch me on our wedding night as if I was some trash to you, I still stayed. And now you want me to come back? How am I sure this isn't one of your tricks, now that you have fallen from the gate of riches, Bio? I don't want words, I need action to convince me that I'm not going to regret my decision again, Ronke said. What do you want me to do? Bio asked. Ronke smiled and said, figure that out yourself, and she left. It wasn't easy for Bio. He became a slave in their house because he comes there every morning to do the house chores to please Ronke. One night, Ronke went to her parents' room and woke them up, saying she wants to have a discussion with them. They said, okay, we are all ears. What is it you want to say? That can't wait for the day to break, my dear, her mother asked. You know we would do anything for you, Ronke me, her father said. I have forgiven Bio, Ronke said. And so? The mother asked. I want to go back and live with him. I also want Daddy to help him in the investment again. He is a very hard-working man, Ronke said. Are you sure this is what you want, my baby? The mom asked her. Yes, Mummy, the father said. Okay, I would reinvest in him, but this time, the shop and the whole business would be under your name, meaning that without your consent and approval, no business transaction can be made. I did this, my lovely daughter, because I know you are wise, and if you feel uncomfortable in the least way, you can always come back. We would always welcome you, her father said. Don't in any situation forget that you are loved here, my baby, and try to settle things with your husband. Marriage is not a bed of roses, her mother said, and they both hugged her with her saying, thank you. I couldn't ask for any other parents. The next morning, Bio came to Ronke's house. He discussed with her parents and took Ronke home, and they lived happily ever after, although Ronke was still alert at all cases. Once a trust is broken, it is hard before it can be replaced, she told Bio, when Bio asked her about some of her behavior. So Bio was working towards rebuilding the trust, as he fell deeper in love with Ronke, and was also ready to do anything for her. Ronke's trust issues were too much. That led her to poison Bio, not to kill him though, but made him paralyzed for the rest of his life. And then she said, now you can't leave me, and I'm also pregnant with our child. Don't worry about the business. I would take care of it, as long as you are by my side, always. She laughed. Bio was shocked beyond words, as he was lying down on the bamboo bed. He didn't know that Ronke's love for him had turned into an obsession for him because of the trauma his words left on her. Please like, subscribe, and share to your friends. Also, don't forget to hit the notification button for all, so as not to miss out on many more amusing stories only on Tales Promise Tells. Moral lessons. Love can be destructive. Ronke's obsession with Bio led her to do something truly horrible, proving that love can be just as destructive as it is beautiful. Trauma can lead to revenge. Ronke's actions were a direct result of the trauma she suffered at the hands of Bio, showing that trauma can lead to extreme reactions if left untreated.